Welcome all of you. My name is Sumita Huja, and I am the programming director for Main Stage at TD Mosaic Festival 2013. Welcome everybody to my pavilion. It's an honor to have you guys all here. And we have a great, great team behind the festival. But I cannot miss one person because of whom, because of this man, the whole festival runs. There's one man without whom the festival cannot run. And it's my honor to introduce this man who is also a mentor, from a true volunteer in the community, a founder of Mosaic Festival, Arshad Mahmood. Please give it up for Arshad Mahmood.
Thank you, Sumit. Sat Sri Akal, Namaste, good evening. Assalamu alaikum, adab, Mississauga, and everybody else who's come from out of Mississauga. I will introduce our guests of honor this evening, and I will recognize my sponsors before I say anything. Because without their support, this festival could not be possible. I could not be standing in front of you if there was not a large number of these corporate sponsors and some of our guests who are sitting on the front seats today. They have earned the right to be here because it's the money which is coming out of the coffers of the province and of the federal government and the municipal government and all the facilities that they provide to us, and then the help that they provide to us in getting visas in these days and age to get our artists across. Thank you very much for supporting us. It is my pleasure indeed, first of all, to accompany me on the stage, my board of directors of Canadian Community Arts Initiative. Everybody knows who you are. Please come on the stage and accompany me. The board of directors of Canadian Community Arts Initiative. I've been told that Mayor McCallion is probably on her way, and I shall give it another 5 minutes, and meanwhile, I will take the liberty of inviting my other honorable guests on the stage. We have in presence today Honorable Chris Alexander, Minister for Citizenship and Immigration. Could you kindly come up to the stage? Minister Chris Alexander, Minister of Citizenship and Immigration. Chris Alexander. Honorable Stella Ambler, MP, Mississauga South. I've been told that there's a meeting going on where Honorable Ratika Sitsabesia, MP from Scarborough Roads River, and Mike Sullivan, Honorable MP from York South Western, are attending the meeting at this time, and they shall come and attend the festival as soon as they are free. Honorable Charles Souza, MP, Minister of Finance for the province of Ontario. I just received his call. He's on his way. He's left his office. He will be joining us on the stage. Meanwhile, let me invite Honorable Bob Delaney, Member of Provincial Parliament from Mississauga, Streetsville, to accompany us on the stage. Honorable Bob Delaney. I also receive a call from Honorable Deepika Damarla, MPP, Mississauga South's office, that she's on her way. As soon as she comes, we will invite her to join us on the stage. I met and I saw Honorable Amrit Mangat, MPP, Mississauga, Brampton South. Would you kindly come and join us on the stage? Mr. Nathan Shan, President of the NDP, Ontario. Please join us on the stage and honor us with your presence. Councillor Chris Fonseca from Ward 3, Mississauga. Councillor Ron Starr, Ward 6, Mississauga. Councillor Jim Tovey, Councillor Ward 1, Councillor from my ward, Mississauga, and Councillor Bonnie Crombie, Councillor Ward 5, Mississauga. Please honor us on the stage. Mr. Gurinder Saini, who is from Commercial Banking in TD, who is our title sponsor. Please join us on the stage. And Ms. Natalie Nankill, the Media Relations Manager from General Motors of Canada Limited, who is our gold sponsor. Please join us on the stage. Let me also invite from the Ontario Trillium Foundation, Mr. Lyndon King on stage, and my dear friend, somebody I have a lot of love, respect, and care for, none other than Stuart Keeler, who is the Director Curator of the Art Gallery of Mississauga. Please join us on the stage.
All right, TD. Oh, you're the TD? Thank you so much for supporting the festival. That's awesome.
As the ceremony proceeds, and we are putting these little dots on their foreheads, this signifies, South Asians would know, this signifies the third eye. It's not the dot that you scratch and find out what's in store for you. It's the dot that you get to keep. This is one way how we South Asians welcome our friends and guests and honor them. I am pleased and honored to be here on stage in front of you and officially announce that we are in our 8th year, and in our 8th year being the TD Mosaic 2013, we have now become a recognized festival in all North America, and by attendance-wise, when we look at the numbers from last year, and I'm sure that we're going to beat those numbers because South Asians don't come out when its sun is shining. They normally come out after dark. They will be coming out in large numbers, and we will surpass the numbers of visitors last year. It is my pleasure now to recognize my sponsors and supporters, my title sponsors, TD Bank. I've got this banner, and I was talking to the TD Bank, and I told them that I've got this banner printed, and this banner is not going anywhere. So you better have some long-term planning for us. Thank you very much for helping us. You can see your money being put to the community service and use. Our gold sponsor, Chevrolet, who has returned second year in a row, I much appreciate that help. My community partners, Asian Television Network, the Weekly Voice, Weekly Avaz, Radio Voice, Metroland Media, the News, the Mississauga News, South Asian Focus, Brampton Guardian, Sohag Media Group, Canadian Immigrant Magazine, Media Moguls, Sean Radio, Radio Sean Express, MyBindi.com, Anoki Media, and Hindi Times and Apna Radio, Jio, Radio Pakistan, Raval TV, News East West, Filmy Cafe, Sandira, Bollywood, Filmfare Canada, Sulekha.com, ASAP, and She Canada. My production partners, MediaWorks, Get Filmy, and Relation International Film Festival from Toronto. My government funders and donors, Canadian Heritage, Department of Canadian Heritage, the Province of Ontario through Celebrate Ontario, Ontario Trillium Foundation, Ontario Arts Council, my municipal sponsor, Mississauga, the City of Mississauga and the Celebration Square, the Art Gallery of Mississauga, Mississauga Arts Council, South Asian Gallery of Art, Empire Theatres, the Falte Irish Pub, and Promenade Gallery in Mississauga. I did not want to miss anybody. I hope I could do justice with all the names. Thank you very much for your patience, and thank you very much for the great support that you've always provided to the Mosaic Festival. I would now invite the honorable guests to cut the ribbon on the stage and officially inaugurate this festival. 1, 2, 3. The 8th annual Mosaic Festival, the TD Mosaic 2013, is officially open as we speak, and it's my pleasure at this time to invite Honorable Chris Alexander, Minister for Citizenship and Immigration, to address the audience. Honorable Minister.
Thank you so much. And how are you doing, Mississauga? You look great from here. It is wonderful to be on this stage with these distinguished guests, but most of all, with all of you looking so relaxed in this great setting, in front of a great city hall, at the center of a great, strong Canadian community. And I simply wanted to say how proud I am to be your new Minister of Citizenship and Immigration for a festival as large as this, as record-beating as this, that brings together people whose background is in Bengal and Punjab, in North and South, in Sinhalese communities, in Sri Lankan Tamil communities, in Afghanistan, in Bangladesh. I see there's some Malaysian food over here, so South Asia goes a long way, and come straight here to Canada because we are united in our commitment to this culture by the fact that we are all proud of our Canadian citizenship, proud of our Canadian generosity, proud to welcome 250,000 new Canadians to this country every year, a huge number of which are from South Asia, and proud to welcome visitors, students, and others in unprecedented numbers. I look forward, as your new minister, to working on all of those issues, to making all of those programs better with all of you, with my colleague, Member of Parliament Stella Ambler in the House of Commons, and all the members of the Government of Canada and the Parliament of Canada. Salma Ulujan, I know a senator, is here today. Thank you very much for including me in this ceremony. Enjoy the festival, enjoy the richness that our diversity has to offer, and have a great evening, everyone. Mississauga.
I am so proud because I'm saying a festival in this city cannot be complete unless the person shows up who just caught yesterday a 16-pound fish and took it out of the water. I am here delighted to present my mayor, Mayor Hazel McCallion, to come and address you. Mayor McCallion, we took the liberty in your absence of cutting the ribbon, but we want to hear it from you. Tell us about the fish.
Hi, how's everybody? Oh, look at here. It's great to be here. Isn't it wonderful? What a beautiful August evening. And what a, yeah, isn't that right? What a beautiful Mississauga Celebration Square. Are you all enjoying it? Aren't you lucky? Your tax money paid for it. Isn't it great? It's yours to use. And to have this very special event here tonight. Last year was big. I think this year is bigger, isn't it?
It is.
Much bigger. Isn't that wonderful? Just great. And so tonight I want to, sorry for being late. It wasn't because I was fishing, honest. That was yesterday. But just great to be here. And this festival, this Mosaic Festival, is very important today. It gives people a lot of joy and excitement. It motivates people to get involved and to display their wares and their products and the things that they produce. It's so artistic, and that is what is so wonderful about this festival. And I'm pleased to be here. I don't know what councillors are here. Councillor Tovey and Councillor Crombie. You know, it's vacation time. So I just want to explain to you there'd be more councillors here if they weren't given a little bit of vacation. Remember, when they come back in September, I put them to work. And so therefore, they got to have a holiday. Just great, and congratulations to you again. You have done a fantastic job.
Thank you, Mayor.
Very great. Isn't it wonderful, the job that he's done? Brought this beautiful festival to beautiful Mississauga in a beautiful way. What more can you ask for? So I'm just delighted to... Who officially opened it? All of you?
All of us.
Oh, so it's... Oh, you're going to cut it again? Okay. I'll be glad to cut it.
There you go.
1, 2, 3, officially open. Have a great evening.
Thank you, Mayor McCallion. And now you know why we cannot stop. We cannot do anything here in this town unless we have our favorite mayor here. The TD representative, who is Gurinder Saini, who is our title sponsor, Gurinder Saini from Commercial Banking, TD. Could you please come and address the audience?
Good evening, Mississauga. How everybody's doing? Great. You know, it's a pleasure to be here, seeing all the beautiful people of Mississauga and the mayor, including everybody else, councillor, everybody else, and the MPs. It's our pleasure to be here and at the opening of Mosaic South Asian Festival. It's a proud experience for TD as well to support Mosaic Festival like this, because this brings all the communities and cultures together. And I think unlike food, music, and dancing, that can bring all the cultures and communities together. As TD Bank, we're not just about business. We're also about building the communities, cultures, in economic and social sense, where we can give back to the community at the same time. Last year, TD has given or supported community events with approximately $65 million. And I'm proud to say that we are supporting all the TD employees. Around 87,000 TD employees are supporting this event around the world. And let's celebrate this weekend. And I also want to congratulate Mr. and Mrs. Muhammad to make this event every year. I think this is the 8th event. That's a fantastic achievement as well. And it's a great event for Mississauga as well to celebrate it over here. I would like to say, let's enjoy this weekend and make it a big deal. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend. We do look forward to many years of continued sponsorship and support from TD Bank. Thank you very much. My pleasure and honor at this time. I'm a little selfish here, so I'm giving the opportunity here. I live in Mississauga South, and we have a wonderful, wonderful MP whose name is Stella Embler, who has always stepped up and helped us in absolutely everything that we do and supported us. Stella.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the TD Mosaic Festival. I'd just like to say, first of all, that, well, I have long greetings from the Prime Minister. I'm not going to read them all, but I want to read just one little part of it that I think reflects our Prime Minister's feelings about this festival and what he wrote, which I will present to Arshad and Asma after this. And it's with regard to the role of arts and culture and the role that arts and culture plays in our society. And in the words of our Prime Minister, Stephen Harper, he says, "I'm certain that everyone in attendance at the Mosaic Festival 2013 will enjoy this vibrant showcase of music, dance, art, and comedy, and that this event will be a worthy reflection of the pride felt by South Asian Canadians in their rich heritage." I think that says it all. I think there's a lot of pride here tonight. And I think that that will continue throughout the weekend. I'd like to say thank you to the organizers for a fantastic festival. For me, it started off with the comedy night on Sunday, and it was so wonderful. My face was hurting by the end of the evening. I was laughing so hard. Wonderful evening. Then continued the next evening at the Promenade Gallery on the Lakeshore, where Pakistani artist Jimmy Engineer, who's well known, showed his artwork and showcased. It was where is he's right here. Come on up, Jimmy. And you know, just a wonderful, wonderful evening. So much talent. And so I'd like to congratulate Jimmy, but most of all, I'd like to thank the volunteers and the sponsors. Thank you to TD, mostly all the other sponsors that make this a successful event, and as well as Anu Vital, the festival director, who's doing a wonderful job. Give us a wave so everyone knows who we are. There you go. And also thank you for the two people who have a special place in my heart, Arshad and Asma, for doing such a wonderful job and for including me in this wonderful festival. Thank you, thank you. Enjoy the weekend.
Thank you, Honorable Stella Embler, the MP from Mississauga South. My pleasure now to invite our returning gold sponsor for second year from General Motors of Canada, Natalie Nankill. Could you please come and say your remarks?
honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really proud and excited to be here on behalf of Chevrolet Canada. We're really excited to be part of this event. It's a community event that we support, growing communities across Canada, and we're happy to be here in Mississauga to be part of it. If any of you are interested, we've got our Chevrolet team over here. We've got some activities for the kids back to school, and also a great filmy challenge. So any Bollywood film buffs out there, we invite you to come on over to the new Chevrolet tracks in the corner there, step inside, and we challenge you to 5 Bollywood songs, and you have to name the film that they come from. And if you are the lucky winner, you can get passes to the Cine. So come on over. We'll be here throughout the entire weekend, and we're happy to be here in second year in the row and love to support community events like this. Thanks.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure to invite Lyndon King, who's a volunteer with the Ontario Trillium Foundation, to say a few words. Lyndon.
Thank you. Good evening, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lyndon King, and I'm a volunteer with the Ontario Trillium Foundation. The Ontario Trillium Foundation is an agency of the Ontario government, and using the funds that we receive from the province, we're helping Ontario's growing not-for-profit sector build healthier and more vibrant communities through our granting process. And one of the organizations that's done this very well, not once, but more than twice, is the Canadian Community Arts Initiative. And they're the ones that are responsible for holding this amazing festival that we have in our great city, Mississauga, and it's called the TD Mosaic Arts Festival. I'm honored to be part of this. I'm honored to be here on behalf of the Ontario Children Foundation. I'm pleased that TD is a proud sponsor of this event. Thank you. Enjoy your evening. God bless.
I would definitely like Honorable Amrit Mangat, MPP from Mississauga, Brampton South, to address.
Thank you, Irshad. Good evening, everyone. I'm very pleased to join all of you as we have come together for the grand opening of South Asian Festival Heritage of Mississauga. And it is one of the growing and the largest in North America. Whenever I come every year, I see more people here. What a great thing. And it cannot happen without the dedication and hard work of Asma and Irshad. Let's give them a big, big round of applause. Yeah. Friends, I'm proud to be a part of the government that encourages its citizens to protect and promote their culture and heritage. And that's what this husband-wife team, they are doing here. And I'm very proud of them, and I would like to congratulate them. Enjoy rest of the week and the evening. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Mangat, MPP from Mississauga, Brampton South. My friend, Charles Souza, Honorable Charles Souza, MPP, Minister of Finance, is here. I would request him to come, and he's also brought in greetings from the Premier, and his own greetings, obviously, and a check for $100,000.
Yes, we're out here to give money for a great cause, and certainly the Mosaic Festival and the organizers that put this together do a tremendous amount of work. And I am so pleased to be able to participate in a small way by bringing greetings on behalf of the Premier together with my colleague from the Legislative Assembly. I know Amrit Mangat and Bob Delaney was here earlier, and we always support the Mosaic Festival and the volunteers and all the people that participate because it does a tremendous amount of work to the diversity of our province and certainly to our city. So congratulations to all the work you do. I do have greetings from the Premier, and I'll read a portion of it, and it goes as follows. On behalf of the Government of Ontario, I'm very pleased to extend warm greetings to everyone attending Mosaic, the South Asian Heritage Festival of Mississauga, now in its 8th year. I'm proud of our South Asian community through your invaluable contributions to the social, economic, and cultural life of Ontario. You have enriched our great province and made it an even better place to live for people of every background. Signed by Kathleen Wynne, the Premier of Ontario. And I say this, we all share this great province and this great country together. And if it wasn't for people like yourselves and those that are organizing this event like Arshad and his beautiful wife, we too wouldn't be able to have what's so special to all of us, and that is being proud Canadians as well as holding to our heritages from our other parts of the world. My father had a saying, he said this: there's room for everyone. Room for everyone to compete and do business, room for everyone to help each other. And that's what we're doing here. So thank you all very much. Congratulations, and have a wonderful festival.
Thank you, Minister Sousa, and I was not really kidding. He has supported us through the province of Ontario to put this festival together, and we duly acknowledge that. We're running through the show, but I would not like to end this session before we do have representation from the NDP, the New Democratic Party of Canada as well, and none other than Nathan Chan, who is the president of NDP in Ontario, is with us. Would you please come and say a few words? Nathan Chan.
Thank you. I'm as eagerly waiting for the show as you are, so I'll be very brief. I just want to say, putting a festival like this is really difficult, but putting a festival in South Asian community is double difficulty because a lot of people don't recognize the diversity within the South Asian community. So you've done an amazing job making sure the diversity within the South Asian community is reflected. So Azhar, Asma, and the entire team, congratulations, and good job for many years to come. And I'm delighted to be here and support this festival, but more importantly, I'm here to enjoy this weekend with you and looking forward to seeing many of you in the stalls as well. So thanks again on behalf of Ontario NDP, on behalf of the leader of Ontario NDP, Andrea Horwath, and the entire team. Congratulations to the team. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. See you soon.
Thank you, Nathan. From the city of Mississauga, I have Councillor Crombie and I have Councillor Jim Tovey here. I would first invite, in the order of preference, obviously, Councillor Crombie to come and talk, and then I will invite Councillor Tovey to come and speak. Because this is how we end the festival. This is the city which is hosting the festival, and none other than my mayor opens the festival, my councillor closes the ceremony.
Thank you, Arshad, for the opportunity. What a fabulous evening to come together. Namaste, namaskar, sat sri akal, salam alaikum. Welcome to Mississauga's Celebration Square. Welcome to TD Mosaic Festival. What an opportunity to showcase our dance, our culture, our food here in Mississauga. What a fantastic opportunity under the stars to showcase Mississauga. We are unique. People of different religions, cultures, origins come here. We not only respect each other's cultures and religions and origins, but we celebrate together. And that's what makes us so great. So what a fantastic weekend we have planned here in our beautiful Celebration Square. And we have Asma and Arshad and Anu to thank, and all the board from the Mosaic Festival. Thank you all for joining us. We are going to have a fantastic weekend. Thank you again and enjoy.
Thank you, Councillor Crombie, my friend, my colleague, the councillor from my ward, none other than Councillor Tovey. And I call him a brother from a different mother.
Yes, thank you very much. I'm going to keep this really brief because I want to start enjoying the music. I want to start enjoying the dance. I'm sure you all do too. I just wanted to thank each and every one of you for choosing Canada. This is the greatest country in the world. And what you bring to our culture here in Canada, and when we blend these cultures and we learn together and we live together and we play together and dance together and have music together, we all become more enriched. So I just want to thank you all so much for choosing Canada, and I look forward to having a great weekend here at the festival. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Councillor Tovey. What a lovely country, what a beautiful people, and we South Asians who are now Canadian of South Asian origin, we are here to stay. This is our country, and this is how we show our presence, and this is how we show how much we love our country. Thank you very much for being here. Before I give the mic to my friend Anu Whittle, who is the festival director for TD Mosaic 2013. You may have noticed we haven't talked about the programming, we haven't told you what's coming next, because I wanted to keep that pleasure and that honor to the festival director of the 2013 festival. But before we go there, let's pay homage and let's pay that tribute. Let's recognize the country that we own, that we call our own today, which is Canada. We have Rashna amongst us, who is going to recite or sing the national anthem of Canada.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love, in all thy son's commands, with glowing hearts we see the rise, the true note strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on God for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on God for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on God for thee. Canada. Thank you.
Thank you, Rashna. It's my pleasure and honor now to invite the girl, the lady, the woman of the evening now, of this evening, none other than Anu Whittle, the festival director for TD Mosaic 2013, who is going to take it on from here. Anu Whittle.
I hope you guys are having a great evening. Thank you so much for being here. I don't want to be a kebab mein haddi in your masti, so I'm going to be short and simple. Welcome to TD Mosaic 2013, North America's largest South Asian festival. Do lots of masti, have lots of fun, eat some amazing food, and enjoy our programming all the way to 11 p.m. tonight, and from 11 a.m. tomorrow to 11 p.m. Have a great time. Thank you so much for your support. Love you all.